SAR was released from early access and became actual game before and started era of 1.x. Sometimes it was great, interesting, but sometimes it was questionable, weird, and sometimes awful. But Season 8 is the last update in this era. It's update 1.9, and Season 8 surpassed all bad stuff for the whole era. But why do I think that Season 8 is trash and Pixel made an actual disaster? We're going to find out today. Hi Foxkeepers, we're here, and this is a review on Season 8, the worst end to 1.x era. Sit back and enjoy the video. Where do I even begin? Well, from the very beginning, the first teasers. Pixile out of nowhere released the first teaser for the season, which is actually a pretty new thing since Pixile were leaving only pictures as teasers before. Not really a game changer, but some respect it deserves. Teaser revealed sea animal. Yep, it breaks all the possible lore of SAR at all. You might already know that the only thing keeping super animals away from escaping the island is water all over it. But since sea animals can literally breathe underwater, it seems like the only thing that is holding back animals now is invisible walls. Anyways, the reveal was pretty interesting, but nothing about the season itself. Yet. New teaser also dropped out of nowhere revealing new gun, which was foreshadowed about in a roadmap, and was not famous as I expected before, but something new. Or old. Meet Super Laser, the weapon that by gameplay looks like the combo of minigun and SMG in total. No stats were at the time revealed, but the moment I saw the gameplay I knew that it possibly may be another SMG killer like double pistols. And spoiler alert, I was freaking right. Anyway, again, nothing new about the season except again foreshadowing. Because on the school board there was something interesting. There was three things. Super Laser, BCG, and something else, not revealed yet. But we had an image of what this new object could have been. I thought it would be some kind of locator that traces players in its area of reach, but another spoiler, I was wrong at this time. At this point, Pixel started dropping little small leaks in Reddit of the game and some in Twitter, or X. From them was already revealed three things. One, you will be able to pet minis. Two, zip and ghost throwable. And three, purple box and emote of zip. What? A lot of people speculated about what could be in the purple box, but I on it this way. Oh, you're releasing a new weapon that is purple, and now there's a box that has purple on it. Well, I think it contained ammo for super laser. At this point, there was one small reveal left, the new map location. And when it was revealed, it was... Okay, I would not say that I like it more than Bamboo Resort or Labs of Hell, but it was looking as a nice thing at a time. After all, the thing Pixel can't mess up is maps, right? My god, well they did, but that's spoilers. Anyways, there also came a dev stream, which is successfully slept and skipped since no one ever asked me if to come, since I'm like already a content creator, but Pixel still deny that. And season overview. I watched the season overview and understood how the bad season was already. But no more spoiling. What about the release and what do I think about new features? Well, it's very, very bad. Let's start with a new map, the hugest thing Pixel ever done in a while. How is it? It's useless. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the location. It was interesting and huge, but the thing that concerned me the most is its locations. It's right in the corner of the map. If you don't see any problem with it, then I'll explain it. See, have I mentioned before that in battle royals there's almost never any huge location in the sides of the map or the corners? If you do, then you probably never raised the question why, and this is what I'm going to answer on. How many times do you fall in corners of the map in battle royals? Without like a task or because you like it? Almost never. Why? Easy, because since location is in a corner of the map, it's way easier for guests to come closer to you, and it only makes chances of winning less existing. I mean, really, why would you drop in a location that is actually maybe dangerous to you from sight of enemies and guess? You won't. Besides, locations in a corner never get into the last circle, which is why they don't rely on your gameplay unless you want it to. And in a summer update of early release, Pixel understood that. Sides of the map were needed a revamp, but not with something huge and not with something empty. And they did. The corners of the map were looking not empty, yet still didn't have any huge locations since they don't rely on your gameplay. Nice addition. But then came Season 8 and said, "Hey guys, look what I can do," and made a useless location. Again, Pixel do not know what they're doing at all. Fine. Map location not impressed, but what about other features? Well, new even. And it is what I expected it to be. Not something that is fun, but at the same time not something that is powerful. Yeah, it doesn't count as a good addition. But mostly I even more talked about this into the video about weapon balance, so I recommend you checking it out if you wanna. Anyway, what about zip and goes? Are they bad too? Yes. Yes, they are. When I firstly saw them, I thought, hey, new feature you can draw with now. Sonic Frontiers had style loops, so why SAR can't have zip and goes? It's not gonna be a huge deal. Oh, how wrong was I? Anyway, zip and goes could have been good if only Pixel not decided to make them ruin the pace of the game. Wanted to place somewhere? Stop for a second in order to. Want to switch to another zip and go stacked up? Stop on another second in order to. But fine, as a funny goofy thing to put in Super Animal Royal, that is just for fun, it's not bad. But then Pixel went insane with it. They decided that it will be fun to add permanent zip and goes around the island. And if that doesn't sound bad for you, then new roads, like seriously, new roads for escaping, yay! Then how about replacing old roads with zip and goes? Wait, say what now? Yep, that's exactly what Pixel did. Instead of making another zip and goes around the existing road, which in some places they did actually, they decided to remove in some places normal bridges and put zip and goes there instead. If you are smart, you will quickly realize why it's a bad idea. Zip and goes make you move in a straight direction without any ability to shoot, meaning that if you will be forced to use it, you may just die from a guy who camps on the end of the zip and go. And it would have been fine if it was not happening in the final circle, but no, it does. Several times! Meaning that game just makes you get cornered on purpose. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun either. But I do not deny that it's good since you can draw with it. We've been through three major things of the update and all of them were questionable, either nobody cares, either another dumb way to die. But even that's not the end, because Pixel released probably the worst season pass I've seen yet. At least its free part. Okay, what do we have? Free pink dolphin shirt. Okay, not really a bad thing. Maybe mixing it up with some cosmetics will do the better. All next things are the ones that you will literally get in the process of completing the season. Card coins and super animal DNA are easily achievable through just playing into the game. But like, come on. What's the worst battle pass? Nah, it's not like they can just take the metal stick and paint it and... What the fuck is this? Can someone give me some more health juice? I feel like I'm gonna die trying to end this video. What's next? Melee overhaul? Nobody asked. Old one was working fine, and the old one on functionality was even better than new one, trust me. Nah, more like Pixel were trying to change things that are already good. New sounds? Bruh. After playing a little bit more with it, I started not noticing them, but the first time playing I was really cringing and not understanding from that for real. Oh, Pixel made sounds 3D now, and yet I'm still confused in which direction the sound happens. Nice. Okay, what else? You're just gonna take emotes from SAR Mobile, so that update was seemed to be huge? Oh, right, you did. Not impressed. Yeah, the whole season was already pretty much a mess. But What can be even more worse than all of these combined together? I want to return back into SAR. Can I return? No, you ruined servers, made players suffer, and you have ton of bugs. If you want us to wait until Pixile will start working under you, there's a bench over there.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm done. Super Animal Royal Gustington's trash. Remember the new netcodes that everyone hated and asked Pixel to rework later? Well,
He's back. He's back!
how did I understand it back? Well, simple.
Start? I don't feel so good.
You're alright.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Hurry. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sorry.
And of course, the moments with ghost bullets have started occurring even more than they should. Wow. Just wow. Not just only you Pixel ignored fans' will to actually time out the netcode and actually work more needs than 5 minutes on a budget of 1 milk and bread, but you decided to return hell of it back. And, and for this time without people even knowing, since you were told that it will be returning partly and only in one single patch. Wow. So yeah, this is why the whole season is a disastrous joke and I really didn't make any video about it before. And it won't. Mostly because fighting against people now is an actual horror and I guess I don't need to explain whose job it is. Anyway, Pixel need to understand that quality is better than quantity and start thinking about making something that either changes overall gameplay, either something people actually need. For example, of updates of hitboxes. I'm tired of not hitting people because their hitbox is actually a piece of paper in a sickness. So probably the next video from me will come out as soon as I get my pause on season 9, and since Pixel still don't want to consider me as a content creator, this is gonna take a way longer while than it possibly could.